Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
your IUD.
Yeah, I love the thing. I mean, we fight like sisters, but
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Comment Section Show, starring me, your fave, everybody knows me, who cares about me. On to the guests. Today we have another all-star, the one, the only, the iconic, the hilarious, Mary Beth Barone. Woo!
oh my god, it's so good to be back in this chair.
First time in the chair. Good to be back.
First time in this chair, in this space.
In this space. Watch this space, by the way.
I'm wondering if every guest comments on your engagement ring or not.
No.
Because it was right there. And I just feel like I have to say, like, it's really good.
Thank you.
It's
It
a
greeted
stunner.
you before you greeted me.
Yeah, I was like, okay, we have to address the elephant in the room. It's a really good ring. Did you help design and pick
Not at all.
out? Really?
Yeah, and I feel like people think I'm making that up, but I swear to God, I'm not.
Well, I know you're not a liar.
Yeah,
so-
unless I lie.
and then you are.
And then I am a liar. And that's just, it is what it is.
It's between you and God.
It's the few joys that women get out of this life. I think it's okay.
I wish I lied more. I just have this Catholic guilt where I just don't do it. And I think I could have a little fun. I'm just
That's
like,
big Catholic working on you.
it would be crazy for me to just like say something that's not true. Like I just can't. I can't even picture it.
No,
I
you
kinda
can't.
Maybe I'll throw a lie in this week.
Yeah, you have to mix it in there.
Yeah, just see if I can get away with it.
Yeah, but to answer your question, no, I did not have any hand in designing it. He had been working on it for months before he proposed to me, which is crazy because we do everything together or most things together. So like, I didn't even know he went and talked to my parents. I didn't know he was like building
What else
the
is
ring.
he hiding?
I don't
He
know.
could be up to
Yeah, I was
no
like, so you
good.
can hide things from me very well.
He's probably designing more jewelry for you.
That's what I'm gonna tell myself every time I have a question.
No, I love him. I love your love. I like every time you guys post a photo together, I'm just like, this is what we're all here for.
This is why we showed up today.
It's why we're all, every day we get up, go to work, it's for stuff like that. So I'm
Great.
really happy for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, he was one, I would say, of the rare ones, obviously. And it's just a plus that he looks like that. It's just kind of a bonus.
Can knock you over with a feather. I mean, beautiful couple. Well done. We're all rooting for you.
See, this kind of reminds me of this. So it's a weird pivot, but like, I loved you at Globes. Obviously, I saw you at Globes.
Thank you.
Right before. You did have a spot in the center of the sun, so I'm proud of you.
Thank you so much.
You persevered. You couldn't even tell how hot it was right there.
Yeah. And I'm a cold person. I run cold. I turn
Yeah.
purple when I'm cold. And I told them, like, if the AC's on the carpet, I'm turning purple. They're
Yeah.
like, I don't think you have to worry about that. Because they erected like a tiny city.
Yes.
And there was no ventilation.
No, not at all.
So, yeah, I was
They said there's
sweating.
no need for airflow in here.
But my feet hurt so much, I actually didn't even think about how hot it was.
Oh,
So
wow.
it was fine.
Maybe that's the key then.
I think the key is to have something worse happening to you. Yeah, and then you won't even notice. And the dress was really tight, so I couldn't breathe that much. It was fine. It was great, though. But it was good to see you.
Yeah, it was good to see you for like those like 2 seconds.
That might be
but
the last time I saw you, which is really sad.
yeah, that is really
That
sad.
was months ago.
Yeah,
How
that's
have you
not
been?
fair. I've been good. How have you been?
I've been pretty good.
Yeah, I want to compliment you on Globes because I thought you fucking killed, which is
Thank
obvious,
you.
and I'm sure you know that. But one of the best ones I think you did was with The Rock, who I recently had on. But you said, "Can you pick me up?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "In what regard?"
Yeah. And I thought, whatever, honestly, whichever one
Whichever
one you're open to.
Yeah.
is totally cool by me
And you're like physically, and he said, "Oh yeah, easily."
with one hand.
Yeah.
And if I wasn't wearing a beaded dress from 1994, or if it might have been 93 or 94, I would have had him do it then and there.
Yeah.
But I thought he's so strong that he could actually crush the beads probably.
That's true.
And then this dress, it will no
He'd
longer.
launch you to the moon. We'd never see you
But
again.
that's actually what I want. I've talked about
That's-
this in a few interviews.
Really?
First press for the special is that I would love to get launched up there, no suit, and just see how far I can get
Just
before I can't breathe anymore.
out of the atmosphere.
I asphyxiate. But that could be
What do you
cool.
think you're looking at, like, time wise? If you had to give yourself your best guess.
Less than 1 second.
Yeah.
I have no resilience physically. I'm like, I just would, it's instant. I'm gone.
Or what if you're so paper thin and like fragile here on Earth, but up there you're even stronger?
Invincible.
Yeah. What if up
And then
there
I
you're
just,
Wonder
like-
Woman?
And then I just hit the moon and I'm like, cool, I'm just going to hang here. I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
Don't send a rescue mission. I'm good.
No, it's all right.
I want to see what's up there.
Yeah, you should.
An ex-best friend of mine once said, like, people talk about wanting to go to space, but like we're in space, we're in the VIP section of space.
That's
because like Earth is space. We're
That's
one of
true.
the planets, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just we don't think about that enough, and
No.
we're not grateful. And this is why I'm here, is to talk about gratitude. So, thank you.
And what else are you feeling grateful for? Your special
My
coming
special.
up. Yes, I do want to talk about Galaxy Brain. I would love to know how it feels to have like a big special coming out, like, because obviously you've been working in comedy and I think you're fucking hilarious and I'm
Thank
so
you.
happy for you.
Thank
But
you.
how do you feel about everything?
It's so crazy when things start going a little bit well. You're like, well, I'm going to get hit by a car soon. And I'm just glad I did the special and we recorded it and it's in post, it's done. It's going to be on Netflix even if I pass away between now and then. But it feels good. It feels like the right time. Obviously, I'm an extremely impatient person. So in the life cycle of a career, I've been like wanting things to happen faster.
Yeah.
But I think things happen at the right time. And
Totally.
this is all the things I wanted to say on this big platform and just see who gets mad. And I have some ideas of who it might be. But it's usually
You're also
Hopefully. It's not the people you think. Usually it's not the people you think. So I'm really excited to have it out, and I hope that the girls and the gays enjoy it because that's really who I did it for, and the outfit is exactly what I wanted it to be, and that's
the most important. That's the most important part, I would say.
Yeah,
More important than your hilarious jokes.
Yeah, it's about the aesthetic because some people might watch it on mute. You know, you have no idea. And then they'll get
You
to
are
look
that
at-
beautiful, though. That is a very common thing that happens to you.
Thank you. I realized my outfit today looks like I survived a nuclear blast. I'm like, ripped jeans and a ripped shirt. It's a bit much. But it's,
Holds as far as the eye can see.
it's comfortable though. So yeah.
I think you look chic.
Thank you.
I think you look beautiful and amazing.
Thank
And
you.
I would love to know, like, where did you get the title Galaxy Brain? I would love to know that.
Yes, so that comes from actually it wasn't even me. My brother brought this up in our family group chat one time, how many microwaves there are in the world. You never see the same one twice in two houses, right? Which is kind of crazy to think about. So I talked about that on my podcast, and that's why I have a podcast and you guys listening don't. So we always say that on Ride. It's just so we could talk about stuff like that. Someone commented on the video being like, this is so Galaxy Brain, or like called me Galaxy Brain. I'd never heard it before.
Right.
And then I just really felt I identify as that. And it's I guess the formal definition is when you say something that sounds smart but it's actually dumb. And with the special, I think it comes back around. It's actually so dumb that it becomes smart again.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
You know what? People are just not operating on the level that you're operating.
That, and I want to blow their minds. And I do think some of the ideas I put forth in the special, like how to fix the country,
Yeah.
people are going to be like, I just would have never thought of that. So I can't wait.
Maybe it is that simple.
You'll see.
Yeah.
My first special, I suggested to fix the country, we needed another 9/11. No one acted on it. So we'll see if we gather
Let's
around
see
for
if you
this.
guys pick up these golden nuggets this time. Let's
We hope
see.
so.
I guess we'll see. And honestly, I love the concept of, I guess, like an insult where they're like, that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, but it's
Like-
meant, but parentheses complimentary.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. And it's like, or maybe you just never thought of
I
it.
just never thought about it. Like
And now you're
that.
being a hater.
You're jealous of this brain of mine, and I'm letting you literally walk into my brain in the special. Like,
Yeah.
I think people are gonna be like, everything she said makes sense coming from her. Wouldn't necessarily make sense coming from someone else. And that's what you want. You want to say things that like are so in your voice and point of view, which I feel like is
I
something
agree.
you do so well.
Thank you.
And that's why when I stumbled upon your first video, like the first videos I saw of you just like sort of ripping men to shreds, I was like, well, this is one singular voice. And people, as we talked about last time, love to try to copy you, rip you word for word.
Yeah.
It just doesn't really work.
Yeah, you're right. That's so true. It's like it doesn't hit the same. And I get what you mean about like, or is it so dumb that it's actually smart? I actually have quite a few of things like that I've responded to before. Like when men get really mad, speaking of my engagement ring, like when I got engaged, like, because obviously forever it was like, he's never going to marry you. And I was like, well, you guys are never factoring whether or not I want to get married, but obviously you're not because you think I'm stupid. And you think I would wait for a man. That's crazy. But when he did propose to me, then the goalpost moved.
What was
And then it turned into, that he's marrying me for money, which about 5 of those years I had no money. So I don't know how you count for that, but no worries. But I did say, why is it always money?
But also, what a flex.
Right. Yeah. I have a trophy wife
if
at
he
home.
is, good for him.
I got a pretty little thing at home. Yeah.
And good for you. If you're racking in the cash, so you could have a trophy husband, which by the way, I do think if we had more trophy husbands, the world would be a quieter place.
Yeah, probably more peaceful a little bit.
We got to keep these guys busy. They need hobbies.
Yeah, they need an Amex and they need to be let loose somewhere.
And I guess a car. I don't know if they're on good behavior. They get a car.
And I even, like, when I said too, I was like, why is it always money? What if he's with me for my body and then that's it?
For your sweet
my snatch,
the stuff you're
what if I have
in the bedroom?
Literally, what if I have a Venus flytrap between my legs? What if he's purely using me for my body?
I think
then what?
And you need to plant that idea in people's heads. I'm curious, are people reaching out to you about this via comments or via DMs?
Both.
They're saying he's marrying you for your money?
Yes. Both. That's why I'm like,
I hope you read them curled up next to him in bed.
Yeah.
You're like, look at these fools.
Yeah.
They're so jealous of you. How does it feel? They're so fucking jealous of you.
Feels good, honestly. How I feel is like, have you ever seen Snow White and the Huntsman?
No.
Oh my
gosh.
Do
I need to see that?
You should. There's it's starring Kristen Stewart and Charlize Theron. And Charlize Theron is like the evil queen. But when she, like, you know, obviously she wants to be the most beautiful in the land. That's her thing. She brings young maidens to her. She grabs like their jaws like this and then just sucks the youth out of them and gets younger. That's what I do to men.
Totally.
Like when men feed me hate, it literally makes me more beautiful and more young. So it kind of works out.
And
you know what I mean?
it doesn't even like scratch the surface for you. You don't feel it at all. Like the hate.
No.
God, that's incredible.
Yeah. Like, not from them. I mean, I think the only kind of hate that ever really bothers me is like if it's nitpicky stuff and it's like about things that I'm like, okay, you know what I'm talking about and you know what I mean. Like it's the bean soup kind of hate that bothers me. But everything else, I'm like, yeah, why would that bother me? Like, if you have anything in your life that's better than everything I have in my life, then I'll change my mind. But I doubt it.
I love what you do because I think there's this idea that if you get like a mean comment or criticism, like you shouldn't respond to it. But I'm like, if you can dunk on them so hard that they actually block you and maybe even delete their account, you absolutely should say something.
Oh, yeah. And I weaponize it often. I would say now I use it a little bit more, like, I would say, what's the word? More democratic about it. Like, I'm a little bit more, like, I guess I'll let you live. Even some dudes that I've fucked up recently, I'm like, I let you live the first 4 times you talked about me. I did. I let you live, and here you are pissing me off again. Now I got to do something about it.
Now you have to decimate.
Yeah, unfortunately, now your account's going to get overrun, or it's going to get deleted, or you're going to delete it. I've had men DM me after and ask me to please take down my video because they, like, work somewhere, and it might get them in trouble.
Oh, they work somewhere?
Yeah.
Likely story. Why do you have so much time then to be mean to women on the internet? Maybe you should go to work.
I think about what you told me on the last episode we filmed together, where I asked you if you've ever gotten like unsolicited advice on your jokes. And you were like, oh yeah, all the time. And you said that someone followed you out and said, why aren't you writing this down?
Yeah, formative.
And you said, why would I do that?
Why would I write this down? You're a stranger to me. And you're not a comedian. You're an audience member. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm wearing Stuart Weitzman's stilettos right now. Get the fuck out of my face.
Girl.
No, I know.
You don't get out of my fucking face.
When you have milestones, I feel like you do reflect a lot on like all the shit that you've been through and like all those moments where you just like had to be like, I'm going to continue doing this anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm just glad that none of that ever really deterred me. And for me, it's hard because like I know that especially like for actors, they don't have this like conversational relationship with their audience. So people are like, oh, you don't have to respond to stuff. But I'm like, I like to respond.
Right.
It's content for me.
You're telling me.
And sometimes I get DMs like the closing joke in my special.
Yeah.
Someone who had seen the hour DM'd me and was like, actually, so women and gay guys giving me joke pitches I'm so here for.
Yeah.
But this girl was like, oh, my friend and I were at your show and we had this idea of like one other word you could add to the punchline. And I was like, wait, that's such a good idea. And then I went back and I found them and I messaged them recently and I was like, I just want you to know like that ended up in the special. So that's sometimes there is like, you know, there's good stuff in there.
Yeah.
So I just don't want to like completely swear off of it, even though maybe someday I will. It's just like, I don't know. There's so many different ways to navigate it. And I think you just have to do what is right for you. And sometimes reading the comments, like I can't read Reddit anymore. I have blocked it on every device. But sometimes it does, the bad outweighs the good. But for right now, it's fruitful for me.
I feel you about Reddit. Like they have wanted posters of my face on that website.
Yeah.
They hate for when I still had a Twitter like years ago, I made my Twitter like header a post I saw about myself on Reddit when I was like first blowing up on TikTok, and it was like, does anyone know that bitch on TikTok named Drew Afualo. And there was just one singular upvote.
Yeah.
And I thought it was the funniest thing I had ever read. And I made it my header forever because it was like, that bitch on TikTok, but you knew my full name.
And one upvote.
Yeah. And it was probably him. And
Well,
I was like, this is funny.
People on Reddit shouldn't know about us.
No, I agree.
They just forget we ever existed because we're not for that platform, really.
No.
We're for front of the camera.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I feel like Reddit could be used positively for like when I have like something's wrong with my plumbing. Or like when I had a Prius, like I would go on Prius Reddit all the time and like look up problems with my Prius. I'm like, well, let me look this up on Reddit.
Yeah.
But now that I do this, I'm like, yeah, I don't need to be going on that website.
It should be a resource for that. Or if you have like a weird mark on your hand and you're like, is this cancer?
Yeah.
Like it shouldn't be for like, let's kill someone. Like let's
or
destroy
it's
this
just
person.
like, yeah, like snark threads on Reddit. Like I find those to be the most unemployed shit I've ever seen in my fucking life.
We'll say it with your chest.
Yeah,
make a video about it.
That's exactly what I think every time too. And it's always because you know that this is so not rooted in anything real. It's just purely like I just don't like them.
Yeah.
And I've said before, like you could just say you don't like me. That's okay. Like it's not illegal.
For everyone, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh my God. By the way, if you want to hate me, you could have a field day.
Yeah.
You could have a field day with the shit you can say about me.
Same.
Performative, virtue signaling, white feminist, fake bisexual, centers men. What else? It's like, have fun with it.
Yeah. At that point, you're just going to say it anyways. Whether or not it's true, it doesn't even matter anymore. Like we're so far past that at this point.
Oh, but the worst is, and I hate to bring this up because we brought it up on Ride 2. Someone said that Benny and I tipped 10% at Lure Fish Bar. And I was like, that's actually something I won't stand for. Because that's just not true.
That's just not fucking true. You can say whatever you want, but don't say that. That's not fucking true.
Don't fucking say that.
Don't fucking say that. That's not true.
Really damaging.
I agree. And I feel the same way about the performative aspect of it as well. Because I'm like, you guys don't even know what that fucking word means anymore. And also you guys encourage virtue signaling when you harass people about stuff.
Totally.
So you actually like virtue signaling until you don't.
Until you don't.
And you just kind of change when and where it happens. But I've said before that like that kind of negates the whole point of philanthropy to me is documenting every single good deed you do. It's important that you document your beliefs and where you stand. I believe that to be true. But documenting every single thing is so not real.
Well, it's not the point.
One, I'm like, Jake Paul filmed himself giving a homeless person a haircut, and now I have to suffer for it.
No,
like,
totally.
What the fuck? Like, now David Dobrik gave a Tesla to some random dude on the street. Now I have to be like Mr. Beast. Otherwise, people are going to think I don't care about anybody but myself.
Well, that's
which is
insane
crazy.
That those two are setting the bar.
Yeah, that's my fucking point.
No, it's crazy. I mean, what I try to instill in people is I'm not posting that stuff so people think I'm a good person.
Right.
I'm posting it because I actually want to share information.
I agree.
Or sell tickets that's going to benefit something or whatever, get people to donate money. It's really not. It's like I have so many white women following me who don't know, and they don't know where to put their parents' money.
Same.
So I'm like, let me show you.
Yeah.
Let me help you.
This is a great way to start.
It's a start.
This is a great transition though to your comedy because that was something I wanted to compliment you on because I think it's really beautiful and amazing that you can work in causes that you care about, activism that you care about, that's important, that's topical, that's relevant to now. The way that you can effortlessly like weave it into comedy, I think is a beautiful thing. And I think it's a singular thing to you in a lot of ways. So like, I'm curious, like, where did you start with that? Is that something that you kind of grew to as a comic, as you like evolved as a comic? Or was it something that you're like, this is something I want to make sure I work in from the beginning?
I think it was always part of it, but I didn't realize it was always like technically political. Like when you first start, I think the instinct is to be really blue, which means like talking about sex and cursing and stuff, because that's just like, it's easier. You don't know how to navigate difficult topics.
Right.
But then from my first Comedy Central set, I talk about like being anti-circumcision. And I didn't realize that was going to like galvanize people against me.
That's
like
crazy.
that it's a sort of inherently political thing to talk about.
Right.
And so I just like to talk about things that are important to me or that I feel strongly about or that I see the like stupidity in almost. So that's always sort of come naturally, but then sometimes you get it wrong. Like sometimes you do a joke and maybe there's nuance to it or the audience doesn't necessarily like it's just a little bit pushing it too far.
Yeah.
So you find those limits, but you have to find them through doing the jokes live, which can be tough. Or you get these comments online that are like, and I hate to keep talking about comments, but it is the comment section, where people think just because you said a word that it's a joke about blank.
Yeah, right.
So like I have a joke about ICE making me pro NYPD because like if ICE came through, NYPD would be like, no, these are our people, and if anyone's going to shoot them, it's us. So that then some people see that and they go, oh, you're making fun of like people being murdered. I'm like, no. This is a joke about the police, and it's a joke about ICE. I'm not making
it's a layered joke.
Yeah, it's not like I'm not making light of what's happened. I'm just saying,
the punchline is not murder.
No, and it's just ridiculous that like that is what the situation is.
Yeah.
So I think it's always threading the needle with that, and sometimes you just think maybe this joke like isn't totally worth doing. Yeah. If it's gonna make people uncomfortable. Yeah. And that's what I think about saying anything, right? Like people are always, I don't know, people get caught up in this whole idea of like, oh, we can't say these things anymore. And it's like, you can actually say anything. Yeah. You can say, there's really no laws about that. You can
and you're going to. Anything. A lot of bad comics do it.
They do it all the time.
Yes.
And so it's this idea that like anyone can say anything that they want. It's just like, how are you going to make the other people in the room feel when you say that?
Right, exactly.
But some people don't care, or they want the shock value or whatever it is. And so for me, it's like, I don't want to make the girls uncomfortable. Yeah. If it's making straight guys uncomfortable, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to make like, I always want to feel like I'm punching up.
Yeah, totally. That's absolutely.
To me.
And I think you do it effortlessly, which I think is beautiful. I think that's why your comedy can span ages as well, like including young people, because I feel like that, like you said early, like what you just said about not being able to say anything. Like I talked about that once because I'll decide if I want to bleep the name, but when I fucked up online, that was one of my biggest sets of videos, honestly. And I'm going to tell you a story about meeting him after this.
I'm like, where's the popcorn?
And he, like, when I made videos about it, like, obviously I had a bunch of his fans, like, his fucking who love him, coming in my shit and being like, you can't fucking say anything anymore. And I was like, do you really think, like, just use your dumb bitch brain for a second. Do you really think that women, let's just use women, have never heard a misogynistic joke in their life? Maybe it sucks. Like, maybe the joke is maybe you're bad. Yeah. Maybe you're not a very good comic. Maybe that's what the issue is.
There's a lot of people give a lot of leeway for offensive jokes if they're funny. That's what I have found.
Right.
And so even still, sometimes I'm like, maybe not worth it. But if the joke is good, or it's a nuanced take, or something we haven't heard before, right? There are plenty of misogynistic jokes that I think are funny.
Right.
Because they're well written, thoughtful jokes.
I agree.
It's just. Yeah, people like to come to that defense of like, well, you know, it's free speech and whatever. And it's like, he is saying that publicly. You know, he's not being arrested. I can have whatever reaction to that I want.
I agree. And I can also just think it's just not funny.
Right.
People are allowed to be offended. And I can also think it's not necessarily offensive. It just sucks.
Right.
Like, that's why I was like, I wasn't offended by it. It was bad.
And it's actually a disservice to the audience to even put that in front of them, because now they're dumber for having laughed at it.
So everybody loses.
And that's on you.
Yeah. And when I met this man, I met him at Globes. Like, my very first Globes was just 2 years ago. And I was like in this spot, like, and I had like a news station next to me and this other girl next to me, who I won't say who she is, but she's amazing and I love her. I loved both my neighbors. And she works for like this website that does a lot of like film critic reviews. So it's very serious. So she gets a lot of big talent that goes to her because they want her to like post them. And she's been doing it for years. Like, she's a seasoned vet on these carpets. Yeah. And this was my first time meeting her. So this guy's publicist comes up to us like halfway through. He's like, do you guys want to talk to X, right? And both me and her were like, I'm good. The lady next to me, though, goes, yeah, sure, why not, right? So he comes over, does that one next to us, walks to me. The publicist goes, yeah, these two also want to talk to you. I just said no 20 seconds before this. So then I went, no, I don't. And he didn't even look at me. He didn't even engage me.
Did he clock that it was you?
What do you mean?
Like, he knew it was you?
He knows who I am, yeah. I'm very certain he knows who I am. I think he's afraid of me, pussy. So anyways, I go, no, not me. He goes to the girl next to me. She goes, I also said no, right? And then he, with her, gets offended, right? And he goes, okay. You know, you could have just said no. You know that? And he starts raising his voice like he's trying to like cause a scene and embarrass her, like humiliate her. And then he goes, you could have said no, okay? You could have said, like, I think implying to the publicist. To which she goes, I did say no. You should ask him. And I'm just watching like this. the whole time. I'm not even engaged in this. And then he goes, okay, all right. She goes, I did say no. You can ask him. Thanks. And then she just goes on her phone. He walks away humiliated. Like, he was so embarrassed. He stopped interviews after that, went inside.
Wow, you shut it down.
Yeah, but even like when he walked away, I told that girl, I said, I think you're my fucking hero, girl.
Yeah.
And we started laughing, and she goes, well, what the fuck? You're trying to pressure me into interviewing you? No, I'm not going to. Oh, I'm laughing. Oh. And I go, man, he's probably going to yell at his publicist. And then the guy next to me who's doing the camera, he goes, he is, look at him. We looked over, he's like, like, I only see his back. Like, he's like, pissed the fuck off.
That's a beautiful tableau.
He was so angry. That ding dong does not need to be on that website.
But also, don't like make press uncomfortable. Like, don't insult press. That's that's insane. That's an insane move.
And that's where I think, like, when he was standing there looking at her, and she to her credit, gave him like an out. Like, she was pretending to look at her phone. He could have easily moved on.
Just move on, bro.
Yeah. And then he was still standing there. And I think he thought that she would find him attractive and then just be intimidated into doing it.
Well, as I say in my special, male comedians are some of the worst people that we have. Netflix let me say that.
Some of our worst soldiers.
And I know that might sound like hyperbolic. It's not. They're not just bad, but then they have microphones. Think about how dangerous that is.
They can document their thoughts and post them to the internet.
And people then like buy into it and then sort of echo those thoughts.
Yes.
So it's like, if you have the opportunity to be good, to do good in the world, or do that, like, why are you choosing that?
It's like the looks maxing thing, that whole trend. And it's very funny because it's like, it's just men discovering what women have known for centuries, which is that looking better kind of gives you a leg up.
Because they go, I'm cooked, like, I have nothing to improve here.
Right.
For however many years men have been alive, they've thought, this is as good as I can be, and I'm good. And now they're suddenly, it's like, cool, what? We've been wearing makeup since we were 5. Like, just go away.
When they discover that looks are probably a huge factor in how people treat you. And now we should start caring.
Right. And well, I mean, she go like this. I'm good.
Give them a hand.
It's so interesting. I don't interact with straight men that much. It's just
me too.
It's just not something I would do.
No, same.
And sometimes I find myself, especially when I come out to LA, at tables where it's like, you know, maybe 4 straight guys, a gay guy, and then 4 girls. And the places the conversation goes is so weird. And I'm just like, this is what happens when you have an imbalance at the table. Women need to be leading conversation.
I agree.
Straight guys leading conversation, and
I'm not
going to say what was being discussed on Friday. I don't want to put that on the listeners, and I don't want to put it on you, and your mom's in here, so I'm not going to bring it up. But this is the second time in LA I've been in a dinner where there were more straight guys. They outnumbered any other demographic.
That's horrifying.
It was really bad.
And I'll give you an antithesis to that. I took a workout class last night with my girlfriend. It was very fun. It was bar method, for those wondering. And it was my first time ever doing that kind of class. And it was all women, obviously. It's like 6 of us, female instructor, having a blast in it. I was having so much fun. At the end, we did like a lot of stretching. Then she turns off the lights and she was like, let's do some breathing. And we're like breathing and we're like reaching up and reaching down and all that. And she's like speaking all relaxing. And then she's like, so let's like take a deep breath. Let's hold our hands in the namaste pose. And let's thank ourselves for showing up today. And I was like, I was almost moved to tears. I was like, you know what? Being a girl fucking rocks. That's what I was saying.
I would never want to be a guy. Like, I've been thinking about it more recently. I'm just like, I don't want to.
No.
Being a woman can be really hard, but you have those beautiful moments where, especially in workout classes,
I know,
that are mostly women, and I think there's just a lot of freedom in that.
Oh my gosh. And I was like, I literally was sitting there, I was like, I fucking love you ladies. Just met them all.
Totally. Those are your sisters.
Yeah, those are my sisters.
That's your family.
That's my literal blood.
And that's what is so, I love my crowd so much at shows. And after like any stand-up show I host with other comics on it, they'll comment to me how nice my crowds are.
Yeah.
Venues will tell me that it's the best dressed crowd they've ever seen.
Oh my god.
And it's just such a like,
sweet.
It's just so many girls, to the point where at my taping, it was sort of like almost like a Charlie XCX concert where like the line for the women's room was like down the block, and then there was 2 guys in the men's room. So my mom went in there with her friend, and my mom said to the guy she loves telling this story, she goes, well, I'm a nurse, so I've seen more penises than a prostitute. Don't worry about it. and fully just peed in the men's room.
That one kills every time.
That one kills. And I was just like, cool. That's my mom saying that probably to 2 gay guys. But I'm sure they loved it.
But no worries.
And that's the ratio. That's the ratio that I want.
That's the ratio. I was gonna ask about your taping. Like, how did that feel? Doing your taping like live? Like,
so surreal.
Like, did it feel right? Were you nervous at all? Like,
so nervous. I mean, you have 2. We recorded. We did a dress rehearsal show. We shot the cold open that day and the ending, and then I had 2 filmed performances to really nail it.
Yeah.
And it's almost good that like. That's just all the footage you have.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get 7 takes. You get 2 takes of each thing.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to work within. And it's sort of a challenge to like edit it together. Like this joke was better from the early show, but like the continuity doesn't match. So how are we going to compromise? So it was really cool, like fun, creative challenge. But it's good for my control issues too, because I'm like, this is all we have. Yeah. This is the footage that we have.
Yeah.
And I want to cut it together in the most beautiful way possible. And it's interesting. Like some of the jokes that night were the best I've ever delivered them, and then some jokes weren't, and it's like, but it was live, and my instinct is to like cut every flub and make it sound perfect, like it's a play or something, like a very rehearsed play. And my producer Dan Powell, he owns Irony Point, he was like, what I found with the specials is that you don't want them to feel overly sanitized. Like part of what's cool about it is that it was a live experience, and you want the people watching at home to feel like they were in the room. So that was really helpful to hear, because my instinct is always to try to be a perfectionist, and with art like that, you can't. Like you have what you have, and that's it. Until we start doing AI specials, which of course I will never do. Yeah. But it was good.
And that's how you know it's not an AI special.
It's not
because that's how you know that shit was real and live.
It was real and live, and you can tell because there's a couple of like little, just live moments that like that you can't, that are sort of like out of your control. But the taping was like a dream come true. It was so fun. And when I was done, oh my God, it felt like it was the best feeling in the world. Because I love when performing is over. And it's crazy I've made it my profession. Because I'm like, when is it over?
My favorite part is when it's over. Okay, can we stop settling for hair products that just don't work? I say it's time to shake up your routine and see how much better your hair can feel with Sephora's selection. I've been loving that Sephora has so many prestige hair brands all in one place, so it's actually easy to find products that work for your hair. If your hair needs repair, the K18 Leave-In Molecular Repair Hair Mask is one of those products people genuinely swear by. If you're trying to level up your wash day, the Kerastase Elixir All-Time Hair Oil leaves your hair looking ridiculously shiny without feeling heavy. And if you're into that glossy, healthy hair vibe, the Gisu Honey-Infused Hair Oil is such a staple. I love knowing that Sephora curates the best of prestige hair care, so you're not just guessing. You can shop products that are actually worth the investment, because healthier looking hair starts with better products. Plus, Sephora makes it super convenient with free shipping and same-day delivery. Shop hair at Sephora and give your hair the upgrade it's been waiting for. Hey y'all, one of my favorite ways to relax is getting cozy and watching a show at the end of the night. And this is my new favorite blanket to do exactly that. It's soft, comforting, and I love this little polka dot design, period. Get into it. So cute. There is a reason why Lola is the world's #1 blanket. It's crafted with ultra soft luxury faux fur and a signature 4-way stretch. Having even one Lola blanket on your couch instantly elevates the space, making your living room cozy and curated. Lolas are a great gift too. They're personal, comforting, and something a person can use every single day. For a limited time, our listeners can get 40% off select Lola Blankets products with code comment section at checkout. Just head to lolablankets.com and use code comment section to get 40% off your order. After you purchase, they'll ask where you heard about them. Please support our show and let them know we sent you. Wrap yourself in luxury with Lola Blankets just like me. Hey y'all, one thing about me and one thing I'm very familiar with is the extremely high cost of rent. I've been paying it for years. I've been paying it forever. We all know that. But here's a question for you. Are you getting rewarded for paying your mortgage or rent right now? If the answer is no, you need to check out Built. Becoming a Built member means earning points on every housing payment, no matter where you live. Built points can be redeemed for flights, hotels, Lyft rides, Amazon.com purchases, future housing payments, and more. Personally, I'd use them for future housing payments and or flights, because for me, I'm traveling all the time, or if I'm not traveling all the time, I'm at home. So Becoming a Built member is super simple. All you have to do is download the Built app, then link any credit or debit card to the app so purchases at your local spots become even more rewarding. And for the homeowners out there, Built works for mortgages too. Your housing payment is one of your biggest monthly expenses, so why wouldn't you want to earn points on it? Download the Built app and join the membership for where you live at joinbuilt.com/comment section. That's joinbilt.com/comment section. Use our link so they know we sent you. And how did your family feel being there?
Having my family there was so beautiful. All my siblings were there.
Yeah.
Even the one that lives in Australia, she came to the taping.
Yeah.
And it was just so nice. It felt like it's interesting too in this industry, like every finish line feels like a starting line again. So it was like, yes, we had taped it, but I knew we had this post-process ahead of us. And I actually had an after party because I've had a few milestones where I didn't really celebrate them after. And it's like, why am I not making a big deal of this? Like,
you're so me. I do the same thing.
I'm like,
you kind of speeding past it to the next thing.
Literally, I'm like, I did 2 sets on late night and I just like, went home.
That was the first time I watched your stand-up, actually.
Oh my
it was
God,
when you were on Fallon.
Yeah. But I literally went to eat dinner in Union Square with one friend, Sydney Washington, and then I went home.
I love her.
Like, she's great. And she's the best, and that's my work wife. But I was like, I should have maybe like had like a group dinner or something.
Yeah.
So now with this one, I'm like Bridezilla.
Oh, I'm so glad.
I have a bathhouse meet and greet in Williamsburg. I'm doing dinner with my high school friends on the Tuesday, and then I'm doing a huge dance party at $3 Bill.
I saw.
On the Friday. I'm so fucking pumped.
I'm so excited for you, and I'm happy to hear that you're like actually celebrating yourself. It's a huge fucking feat.
We have to celebrate these wins, especially because everything sucks ass. Like if you zoom out, like even a little bit. So it's just nice to be like, this is a win for the girls, and we're gonna just like commemorate it.
Yeah, it's fucking incredible. I'm so excited for you. Do you think you're gonna do another special?
I have some thoughts for another special.
I'm getting ahead of it because I already know I'm gonna love.
You're so me. I've already been planning it. I have the Google Doc. I'm like, I know what it's called. I know what I want the ending to be. So, and I have a little bit of the material, but of course, like the idea of writing another hour is a little daunting.
I know. I genuinely don't know how you guys do it. I truly, even just memorizing a 5 was just so taxing to me. So I can't even imagine an hour.
It's mental illness.
Yeah. It's like, and especially the way that you're telling me about it is like the perfectionist of it all. Oh, girl, I can't even imagine.
It can be stressful, but you practice it a lot, and then you're just like, whatever happens again on the day is just like what is meant to be. Yeah. To be captured.
I'm so excited for you. Tell me about the look for Galaxy Brain. I really want to hear about the look. I know it's a paramount part of it, obviously, and you look stunning.
Thank you so much.
So I'd love to know about the look.
Well, I wanted the set design to look like I was in space, of course, Galaxy Brain. And then my DP and the director, Kai Newman, had come up with this idea that we would do a reflective floor so that you could actually, when you were zoomed out, the floor also looked like it was stars. So it looked like I was kind of floating, which was really cool. Love. And then for the dress, I worked with Jackson Wiederhoft. And we met to discuss the vibe, and my references were the dress in The Little Mermaid when she walks out of the water at the end.
Great one.
It's like
sparkly and blue.
It's like poured over her because it's a cartoon. And then another cartoon, Megra from Hercules.
Love.
So, and Jackson is so amazing at corsetry, of course. So we knew we wanted to do that. So we used a silhouette from a previous look that he had designed, but we wanted to make it our own. So we added some beading in the shape of the Gemini constellation because I'm a Gemini. Yes. And then I was really dead set on it being lilac. Yeah. And so that was a really hard color. They couldn't find anything in the right shade, so they custom dyed it multiple times.
Why lilac? I'm so curious.
Something about it, and then against the red shoe, I just felt like, I know the dress in Little Mermaid is technically like a blue color, but I just really love lilac. So
I know. It looked beautiful. I was just so curious. Why lilac?
Yeah, I don't know. It just was like, I was just like, I want a really light purple. I think it's so feminine, the color.
That's tea.
And so I wanted this look to be extremely feminine.
That's
and
so
I think we got
beautiful.
there.
And you nailed it.
Thank you.
And guess what? You nailed it.
Thank you.
And also I know Ride. You guys are back and better than ever.
We're definitely back.
Yeah.
We're a little tired.
I was gonna say,
we are in the studio.
You and your work wife, Benny.
Yes, we're back. We came back and we're having fun. I think I'm sure, or I don't want to put words in your mouth, but sometimes maybe having a podcast, it does feel a little bit relentless.
Oh yes, of course.
Because it's like you just did those episodes that now you have to edit them and then put them out and then do more. It's like crazy. It's
just never ending.
It's like eating. I'm like, when's it gonna stop? Can I go one day without like doing a podcast episode? It's really hard. So, but the break was perfect for us.
Yeah.
Because last season when we were filming Overcompensating, we were doing episodes on the weekends, and we just really started to resent having to go there on our days off.
Yeah, totally.
So we took
you're being overworked, obviously.
So burnt out and feeling like we have nothing funny to say. So we took a nice long break, and now we're back, and it feels like it was the right time.
Yeah.
We miss also, but on the flip side, when you're used to putting stuff out every week, and then you go to putting nothing out, and you're really like rebuilding and getting stuff ready to be put out, it feels like, I don't know, there's like a void or something. It's probably more mental illness,
or just a creative outlet that you guys were utilizing or overutilizing at one point. To the point.
It's nice when something happens in a week and you're like, I can talk about that next week.
I feel
we
that.
We had like a checklist of like 100 things that happened that we had to catch up on. So our first episode was just a catch up.
Which is what you need.
And then the second episode is what we ride for, which is Benny rode for banana, singular, and I rode for having wet nails. So
having wet nails?
Yeah.
What are wet nails?
Like wet ones once you painted them.
Oh, I see. Oh.
When you get extensions, they're not really wet.
Yeah.
But there's something really freeing about having a wet manicure where you just can't do anything. You're like incapacitated. You're like a baby.
Yeah, you're baby.
I couldn't even pee in the toilet right now.
Yeah, you're baby girl.
I'm baby. I can't unbutton my pants. So
I can't do it.
There's something.
And his
beautiful.
Was banana?
Banana, yeah. Which it makes sense when you hear it.
Yeah. I was going to say, I don't have any further questions. I believe you. And that's a great transition to Overcompensating. So I know you guys just finished season 2.
Mm-hmm.
How exciting. How did it feel?
So fucking exciting. It was so fun to go back, and having already done a season, you really know the characters.
Yeah.
Like you can just sort of drop in, and there's more room to play, I think, because you like know, I knew Grace so well, and I was in the writer's room as well. So just seeing everything come to life is so cool.
Yeah.
Like when you pitch a joke in the room and then you see it being delivered on set, and then, you know, hopefully it ends up in the edit. But even just ideas for like set pieces, and it was so fun to see like Benny's vision come to life, and I feel really lucky, like grateful.
That's amazing. How does it feel? Like, is there a difference in feeling when you write jokes for TV versus when you write for stand-up?
Well, stand-up is fun because you could just do it that day. Like one of the jokes in the special I wrote that day, and it ended up being in the trailer.
That's great.
I was just like, this is the final joke.
Yeah.
The final joke
this
ever.
is it.
And then for TV, it's much more of like a delayed gratification, but it's fun when it really pops. Like the Puth XCX thing was so fun because that was written in script once, and then I pitched to Adam to do it a second time at the table read, and then Benny was on set during the breakup scene with Peter and Grace, and he was like, say Puth one more time, rule of 3, and then it was like XCX, you know, Puth became the whole thing. So that's obviously like just an incredible feeling.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, I can't even imagine, like, how did you guys feel after Overcompensating like came out and then was like so well received, rightfully so. But like, I'm sure it was nerve-wracking in the interim, like waiting for it.
Well, no one really prepares you for the feeling of when things are out and nothing changes. Like, it's really this like emptiness you walk around with for a few days where you're like, this thing that was like so many years in the making, so much planning, so much effort, it's out, and best case people love it. Like that was an incredible feeling, but it's this weird balance of like, it's a success, but my life is still the exact same.
Right.
And so I think talking to other people who've put out like long form stuff like that, it was really good to just have those friends who were like, did you feel empty after, or is it just me, or will I just never be satisfied? But I think that lack of satisfaction is like what drives people like us.
Totally.
And so it can be, sometimes it's really good to stop and smell the roses, as they say.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of moments on set, and even at the taping, and when we handed in the final cut to Netflix, like things are good, be grateful, like acknowledge that.
Yeah.
Because you can just let things fly by and you're like, what's the next thing?
Right.
But it's good to just acknowledge when you have like a win like that.
No, totally. Especially a special. Like that is just like the end road for so many comics. Like that's like the ultimate goal. And honestly, especially having it on Netflix is amazing.
I think it probably compares to having a wedding where afterwards you're like, it happened.
Yeah.
All this planning. Every call, every linen I picked out, every flower. And then it's over, and all the food's gone and all the booze is gone.
Yeah.
And it's the next day. And it's like, I think some people, from what I've heard, do like go into a state of depression after their weddings because they're just like, they had that huge thing to focus on. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Thank you.
I have a feeling because you have a lot going on.
That's true. I do.
But yeah, it sort of becomes your identity for a time, and then it's like you put it out into the world to be consumed. And with short form or posting jokes online, I feel like it's such a lesser extent because it's like, it's just like, okay, I'm gonna put that out now.
Yeah, and it's like continuous
and
too.
you just like free yourself
Constant.
from the response. But
Yeah.
for this, it's like scary. Like people are gonna review it, you know.
Tea.
And some people won't think it's funny.
And that would be crazy.
But it's
and then they'd be wrong, but that's
and
okay.
then I'm gonna show up at their house.
And I have a plan for you.
Mm-hmm.
But that's so incredible. I'm like, honestly, when I watch your stand-up, like it reminds me why I love stand-up.
Well, thank you.
Because it's like stand-up has been like one of my favorite art forms for years as a consumer, honestly, like just a viewer, because I love to laugh, obviously.
I mean, it's crazy, but we do.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool because like, especially with this younger generation, like my nieces, I don't know, when I was younger, when you hear men talk about their career as stand-ups, it's like I started when I was 16 and I went to open mics, and then I had this in college, and then I started doing this, and then I got an agent. And it's like when I was 16, I did not think you could be a comedian as a job, like as a woman.
For real.
So I just think it's nice that we are role models to the next generation, and we're great role models. I hope they do exactly what we're doing.
Yes, obviously.
It like you can do that as a job. You can be a funny woman and get paid for it.
Right.
Which is really, really powerful.
And I think also one of my favorite things about you, just generally, like your existence online, is like even no matter what you're doing, you're still being hilarious. So like I watched you, I think, was it the Dior show? Which show did you go
Armani.
to? Armani.
I can't believe they let me post that.
They said, why are you excited to be here? Why are you here? Or what are you most excited to go? Oh, I'm excited that I'm getting paid to be here.
Yeah, getting paid. Sometimes I'll pitch stuff and I go, they're going to make me cut this.
Yeah.
But they were so game. And I'm like, when brands let us, I'm sure you feel this too, do our thing.
Yes.
First of all, I have respect for any brand that's going to work with me because I'm not like the easiest sell probably to the higher ups.
Yeah,
like,
you're telling me, girl.
Pretty mouthy, political, definitely offensive at times, and edgy. I'm like, if you're convincing your bosses to work with me, like that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
And then when they let me make content where it's not just self-serious.
Yeah.
That means so much because it's like it still is true to who we are.
I agree. And it's also like I feel like too when you get to that certain echelon where you start doing stuff like that, like going to fashion shows and stuff, there's like sometimes this thing where they just kind of drop personality entirely and then it's all business. I want to let me be silly.
Let me be funny. Let me talk about eating a blush. Because that's funny, and that's people are gonna watch that and want to engage with it instead of just like a get ready with me that like I personally just can't like do content that isn't true to who I am. I have
agree.
done it before.
Yeah.
And it never quite sits right with me.
I agree. I've said before, sometimes like when I do like commercials, sometimes they write lines for me that I'm like, this is like an SNL impersonation of me, but like a bad one. And it's a bunch of shit I would never say and I don't find funny. And I'm like,
but do they let you change it?
Yeah, I always ask. I'm like, do you guys care if I riff or just completely don't say that at all and say something else?
So it's something completely different.
Yeah, they're like, oh, yeah, like however, yeah, sure, as long as this general thing. Like all CTAs I'll keep normal, obviously, but like you gotta let me. You gotta let me be silly.
Let me put that Drew stamp on it.
I listen, that's why you hired me.
Remember, oh my God. Remember when you posted about having crazy tea?
Yes.
And you were like, this is my friend's reaction to telling them crazy tea.
Yes.
And here's the thing about me. If I see some shit like that, you're getting a text.
Yeah.
There is no way. Even if you don't respond, it's like you miss. Wayne Gretzky said this, 100% of the shots you don't take. I wanted that tea.
I'm collecting it.
And then I got a few voice notes from
you. Did.
And it made my day.
Yes, you did. And we had the same low-key experience.
Literally.
We did. You validated me.
We affirmed each other.
That's what I'm saying.
And that can be really beautiful.
And I literally, I was like, and this is in regards to the tea, the straight women I know, like, or women who are part straight that have met them can sense the same fucking thing. Like, that's why I was like, and you know who else was with me at that party at the time was my friend Bowman.
Oh yeah, of course. Bowmanizer.
Yeah, Bowmanizer, yes, of course. And with him, I just did a time thing with him, and we were talking in an interview.
Oh my God. I meant to say when I sat down.
Oh,
time creators.
Yes. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Mary Beth.
That's fucking cool.
Nobody here congratulated me, so thank you.
Y'all are fired. Including mom. Yeah. I'll be your new mom. Time is serious.
Thank you, yes.
It's not frivolous.
No, not at all.
It's a periodical.
Yes, it is.
It is like, it means something. That's fucking cool.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's amazing.
And when we did an interview together for that, we talked about that experience together. Like, obviously you didn't say what happened, but I was like, he literally goes, I'll say this. There are people playing in your fucking face. And it's the truth. And I literally, you know what's funny is you text me about that. A lot of people text me about it, but Caleb also texted me because he was like, now who the fuck are you talking about? And I was like, girl, you're not going to care.
No, he probably wouldn't.
You're not going to, and he didn't.
But he wants the intel.
He just wants the intel. He's just nosy and greedy.
We aren't commended enough for the amount of information that we have that we don't share. Having public podcasts, the shit that I know, the people that have personally disrespected me that I don't name first and last, I should be getting flowers from them every single fucking day.
I agree.
The members of Young Hollywood out there who have ghosted me, who have not returned my personal belongings, or who have had sex with me and then seen me somewhere else and not even said hi. You guys need to fucking know how lucky you are. You should
be worshiping me.
I went on a date. I went on a date and I said to this person, just so you know, if you disrespect me, I will name you on my podcast first and last. I said, I'm not fucking playing anymore.
I don't have fucking time anymore.
And I said, if you want to leave right now, you can go. Walk out right there. I'm not putting up with it anymore.
No, good for you.
Fucking sick of protecting men from their own actions.
Exactly.
And keeping secrets for them.
Exactly.
I'm over it.
No, yeah, don't. You shouldn't. I highly encourage you not to.
And gay guys too.
That includes you guys.
Not just straight ones. So think about it.
Yeah, I feel the same exact way because that tea that we shared,
the tea
that we shared, I for real was like, this would literally blow up the nearest gay guy's house or straight girl because like they're the only people who would give a fuck about that. I was like, I'm sitting on a golden egg of the most pointless information.
We can't say shit.
No, we can't. And it's just so, and I've heard many other things confirming that same exact thing. And I was like, that's crazy. Thank God I'm a good person. Imagine if I wasn't.
And can I just say that if you ever see something about us in the news, just enjoy the gossip. Jesus Christ. Stop taking everything so seriously. Oh, you heard I was making out with someone at Cannes Film Festival? Why don't you send that to your friends and have a good day? Chill out.
Fucking relax.
It's not so serious.
It really isn't.
I'm trying to help with like culture.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep culture alive.
I'm trying to keep it interesting, intriguing. You're fucking welcome.
Because we don't have that many people, I think, in the public sphere who are willing to look stupid or do crazy shit or be like publicly a little bit messy.
Right.
So I just think like my request to the listeners is just like, just try to have fun.
Yeah.
It's just not all so serious.
I know. And also like, I think too, I'm sure you got tea at Globes, but like, that's also one of my favorite parts of doing this. Because even like when I talk to like hair and makeup people, like,
oh, they are the biggest gossips.
They are the biggest. And I'm always like, okay, who do we love? Who do we hate? Who are we loving? Who are we hating?
And they have strong opinions.
They
on that
always
stuff.
do.
But I do think like it would break the hearts of many. I'm like, I've gone on dates with some of the internet's boyfriends. They're not fucking cool.
Yeah, and they have no personality.
Here's something interesting. Every woman that I've met who I have seen their online presence is actually even more charming in person.
That's true.
Every man that I've met from the internet,
it's a 50-50.
White bread. 50-50, that's generous.
That's true. What are we looking at, 80-20?
Not charming. Very boring. I'm like, where's the spark that I'm seeing in these videos? I'm not seeing it.
It's not here.
I'm not seeing it.
It's not here. And I love celebrity gossip, especially about, like, I've told this one already, so forgive me, listener.
Don't you dare ask for forgiveness.
Yeah. I've already told this one. But I did a carpet once and on it.
Love.
Right.
Or do we not?
Well, see, I don't know. I still haven't confirmed, but when I got my questions approved, they sent me a little note that said, like, if you do talk to him, because he was very iffy, they're like, if you do talk to him, do not ask him anything other than these two questions. Okay. And it was like, how do you feel being here? What's your favorite part of filming the movie? Very standard. I only had like one silly question in there, but like they were like 0 deviation. Do not deviate from these two questions. They were just so adamant about it that I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Okay, fun police.
I gotta meet this guy. Now I want to break
you get in there and you do the boots on the ground work.
I'm gonna try.
I think you could do that.
I've been trying to set goals like this.
Yes.
You know, where I'm like, I need to interact with that person myself just so I could see
if
these things are true. But if he turned out to be not the smartest, I'd be like, well, that checks out.
Yeah.
You're right. Like, even memorizing lines is like, it's amazing you can do that.
Yeah.
That's not easy to do.
No.
So if he has, and that's the skill we need him for. It's not,
he's
not writing books.
Yeah. And thank God.
And thank God. Although, would love to see what he could come up with.
I love to know his thoughts. Yeah. Sometimes when I see that and people are like, God, he's so classy and he's so smart and blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
Well, we have to bite our tongues. That's what I'm saying. It's so hard.
I even told my sister recently because someone had asked me on my other podcast, like, how I think I would be faring if I was single and doing this. And I was like, oh my God, you guys should be fucking lucky that I found my soulmate before I got this. Oh, bitch, I would have like a string of heads on it.
Would you name names?
Tie it to my belt.
Would you name names?
Oh, fuck yeah, girl. I'm like so convinced too. Like, and I think maybe even if I wasn't like actually first and last naming them, I would make it so painfully
So
obvious who it was. But I would be, I'd be on demon hour. I would be running a train through Hollywood. That's for fucking sure. I'd be getting that data. I'll tell you that much.
I feel like it's still considered like a faux pas to like do that. And I'm like, men design that system because like, I want to talk about it. They know that women can have a captive audience. So they know that and they fear that. That's why they do all that fucking groundwork beforehand. And hey, I'd be fair. I'd say the good ones too.
Yeah.
I've had some good interactions and experiences, but a lot of bad ones.
Yeah.
And I just think like it's a shame I have to carry that until I write my memoir.
Yeah, and then when that happens,
oh, heads will roll.
Yeah, good luck.
I'm doing Jessica Simpson approach. I don't know if you read her book, but
I didn't.
Holy shit.
But I know Britney Spears' book was like that too.
Drag them to hell, name names, say every bad thing they did. And
yeah.
I was like, honestly, her book was so good, and she really owns up to these like failures that she had in her career, and just the guys that she was attracted to and dated.
Yeah,
it was mind-boggling. But I was like, that's amazing. And it's like, it's long form, it's a book. It's because if it's a book, people are going to be like, I respect it. It's one thing if you're like talking about it, I don't know, like in a tabloid or something. Yeah. But the fact that it was a book, it instantly becomes like highbrow. Yeah. So I guess I just have to wait.
You get and you'll collect more stories along the way. And hopefully
I
for
don't
us.
Want any more, by the way. I feel really good about where I'm at.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I've got enough chapters. I could really write a book about just the men that I've been with and how badly they've traumatized me, but then I thought it'd be too sad. Yeah. So we'll see.
I think with you could make anything entertaining, though, even if it was sad.
All right, I'll do it.
And I have some fun facts for you.
Okay.
To kind of close this out.
Yeah.
Okay, so this first one says, as a kid, you got kicked out of pre-K for 2 weeks because you would cry for attention.
That's mostly true. I would cry because I miss my mom.
Oh,
so I was upsetting the other kids, and then they go, "Well, you're suspended for 2 weeks," and I was like, "This is amazing." So then I get to go home and be with my mom for 2 weeks.
So I've been rewarded.
What's the punishment? But no, I was I just didn't think it was fair that I had to go to school, and I told my mom like, "Why would I go to school when I have all the same toys at home and I don't have to share them?" I was really bad at sharing. For most of my life. I only recently turned a corner. But yeah, that happened. One time my mom dropped me off at kindergarten, so I'd already successfully completed pre-K, and she said, "I'm going to wait by the door, don't worry, and I'll be here at the end of class, like at the end of school." And I just was like, "You're a fucking liar." So I went in and I immediately asked to go to the bathroom, walk out, she's not there. So busted.
Yeah, nice try, Mom.
Nice try.
Guess what? I checked your work.
What,
liar.
You think I'm an idiot?
Yeah.
Just because I'm a kid doesn't mean I'm an idiot. Yeah.
That's how my sister was too. She cried every day. My mom said that she had to start taking a long way away from, because my sister would, as soon as my mom would leave her, she would sprint to the gate, hold it like she was in prison, and wail as my mom was walking on the sidewalk.
How do
to
you
go back to her
walk
car.
Away from that? Because my mom's the same.
Well, she couldn't. That's why my mom kept going back and getting her. And then, like, they were like, hey, she's never going to learn if you keep coming back. So my mom was like, okay. And then it would just kill my mom. So she would walk a different way. So my sister couldn't see her. But she could hear my sister for sure wailing.
I can't have kids. Because if they did that to me, I'd be like, I'll clear my day. Like, I just can't. I couldn't.
Yeah, fuck school. Honestly, you don't need it.
Whatever. It's like, what are they even teaching them at that point? So, no, I couldn't stomach it.
Well, you know what? That makes sense. And you know what? Your mom got to come to your special and you should have left her there.
No, I'm like, how's it
feel?
How does it feel?
Yeah.
No, I'll be right back. Yeah. I'll be here when you get out. Thanks a lot.
Okay, next fun fact says you used to work part-time at Sephora.
True. I dropped out of college, thought I wanted to be a makeup artist. And I worked at the Sephora on Greenwich Avenue. Judge Judy was a customer, along with a lot of really bored housewives. Yeah. And we had this, at Sephora, you can return anything no matter what, no matter how much of it is left. So we would have these chronic returners who clearly were so bored they had nothing else to do. So they would go through their house and pick up mostly empty Sephora products and then come in and fucking return. And it was always 5 minutes before we closed. And if we couldn't find the order, you had to like create a new. It was such a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
And that turned me off of being a makeup artist for sure.
Yeah, you're like, I've seen enough.
But sometimes when I'm there, I want to tell the employees and grab them by the shoulders, "You'll get out of here. I did it. You can do it too.
This isn't forever. I promise.
No, it's not forever." And some of them maybe want to work there and work their way up. I mean, the corporate was good to us, but I think some of them have other dreams, and I hope that they get to pursue them like I did.
Hopefully they get a Netflix special one day.
One day.
Okay, this one says ask you if you still get your lashes done at JJ Lashes in Herald Square.
Oh my God, what a time. I haven't gotten lash extensions. I had to stop.
I had to stop too. That's so funny.
It was not sustainable.
Well, yeah, and you also have huge eyes like me, and we don't need anymore.
We don't need enhancement.
Yeah, we don't.
It's
I
nice.
had to find that out the hard way, but yeah.
It's a nice to have. It's not a must have, but yeah, they would tape your eyelids shut. Surreal experience. Walking in there, I don't know if you've seen that movie, The Island, where they like grow surrogates for rich people in case they need organs, but it looked like that in the space in Herald Square. And so they tape your eyelids shut. And one time I had a cough.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was just really disorienting to be like, I have to sit up and cough while this woman has like lashes on my forehead she's laying out to then glue individually, and my eyelids are shut. And I didn't want to disturb the other surrogates. So it was but I had to stop. It was so expensive.
Yeah. My first time going to a lash studio like that, like pre-COVID, where you would all lay next to each other, it really did feel like that. It felt like, yeah, they were harvesting something.
Yeah, we don't know. I would fall asleep sometimes.
Me too.
I had no idea what they did.
Yeah.
But it was, and I had no money, by the way. At that time I was working part-time at SoulCycle. So I was making like $400 a week before tax. I was going straight to JJ Lashes Herald Square. I would just sign the checks and give it to him. You cash this.
Listen, I need it.
It's in and it's out.
Yeah, what do you want from me? I need it.
I need it.
And honestly, one of the first gifts my man ever got me, aside from nails, like he paid for my nails for like a year or something.
So cute. What does he do for work?
He's a fitness trainer.
A
personal trainer.
That's awesome.
I know. Yeah, he's a licensed personal trainer, but also he's a licensed like nutritionist too. He has like that license as well.
Mm-hmm. He's licensed.
Yeah, he's licensed, baby. He's for real. But he actually got me lash extensions once too, because when we first started dating, I was super into them.
That's really
so he bought me like, it was like 3 months worth of lash extensions or something. I felt like a king.
And they think that he's with you for money.
Yeah. Yeah, no shit.
I mean,
I was leeching off him for a while.
That's one time I got my lashes done and they taped them down too low. So when I opened them again, they were like, to borrow from, I think, Superbad, red as the devil's dick. And they were red for about a month. And I was like, I think I should stop. Because I have photos from that time and it just looks like I'm high all the time.
Yeah, me too.
So that and I should have spoken up. I wasn't like, I didn't say like, hey, this feels wrong to me. I just didn't say anything.
Yeah, maybe there's something in it. Like maybe sometimes I feel that way about certain things that people are loving and I'm kind of like, hey, why? I always think about, I feel like a boomer when they would be like, if you play this Beatles records backwards, you hear the devil talking. Mm-hmm. That's how I feel sometimes about like the lash extension phase. I'm like, there was like, they were growing an amoeba in my brain.
Totally.
Because when I look back and look, I'm like, that looks awful.
I mean, there was glue on your eyeball.
Yeah, and my eyes are beet red too. I also have that problem as well. So bloodshot.
Extremely haunted.
Yeah, and
but
because
eyes wide.
Yeah. And because our eyes are so big, like girl, it's bad.
It's a fright.
Yeah, I have like anime girl eyes.
Yeah, and it is a blessing, but it can be a curse at times too.
Can I say I saw an edit once that was like, I love a girl with like huge eyes and a cute tiny little mouth, and you were in there.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was you and the girl from Bridgerton. I think like
goodness.
with Jonathan Bailey. I forget her name.
Oh my God, that means the world.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was like, that is so you. It's like so Tim Burton coded.
Well, speaking of comments that people mean as insults, people be like, you look like Coraline. I'm like, thanks, she snatched.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Okay, yeah, sure, I'll take that. This one says, in 2019, when your family had questions about a date you were going on during a Florida vacation, you made them an FAQ pamphlet to answer their questions.
My first thing that ever went viral. I forgot about it for a year and then I posted it on Twitter, RIP. But yes, I made a pamphlet to give out because I just knew I have 3 brothers, 2 sisters, parents, cousins. I just knew there'd be questions. I met someone at a wedding who lived in Florida. We happened to be going to Florida for a vacation. It was like only an hour drive.
Yeah.
So I was like, we'll hang out, we'll rendezvous while I'm there.
Right.
And then so I handed out the pamphlet, and yes, it went viral. It inspired some people to come out as gay with a PowerPoint, which was really
so
cool
great.
to just be inspiring people. The guy did ghost me, but he's also the reason I got an IUD.
So not all wins, I guess.
Not all wins, not all losses. Sometimes you'd be so scared that you might be pregnant that you get an IUD. And that's what happened. So
Well, I'm happy for you.
thank you.
Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
your IUD.
Yeah, I love the thing. I mean, we fight like sisters, but
I'm one of those people that like I don't want kids, so I have a deep-seated fear of becoming pregnant
I thought you were
accidentally.
gonna say I have a deep-seated IUD. I'm like, do they do different levels? I
No,
want one.
I literally am the only reason I'm not getting one is because I like need to see my period. I have a love-hate relationship with my period as well, like,
Okay.
but I need to see her.
You
As awful,
you
I'm
need to
like,
just know it's
I need to
there.
know that I'm
Okay.
having her.
I get that.
Otherwise I'll just convince myself I'm pregnant.
Totally.
And I like to the point where like it was getting to the point where I would like tell my mom and sister like, I don't know, I just think I am. And my mom was like, why? And I'm like, I don't know, I just have a feeling. And I've told my mom like my mom to the point where she goes, you know, a lot of other things happen too that tell you you're pregnant. It's not just the period, believe it or not.
It's not.
There's so many other things that happen. And I was like, that's a good point.
You're like, what do you know?
Yeah, I was like, okay, miss, I had 3 children.
What, you're some expert all of a sudden?
Well, anyways, that was our last fun fact for you. Everyone give it up for
Thank
Mary
you for the
Beth.
fun
Were they
facts.
fun?
I think because little narcissism, I love just hearing about myself. I'm like, yeah, what do you find interesting about me?
Me too.
That's so cool.
I told my man sometimes I watch videos of myself and I'll laugh like I wasn't there and that's not me.
Howling. Howling when I watch podcast clips. I'll
Yeah.
just scroll through. I'm like, God, she's funny.
Yeah.
And I love that best friend of hers too.
Before we wrap, the last episode we had, my sister and I still make this joke to this day that you made, but you were talking about when Noah Beck carved out some time to watch Django Unchained.
What?
And I forget why we were even talking about it. I don't know how the fuck we got there. But you were like, did you see that clip of Noah Beck recently saying, I just made time to watch Django Unchained? Look at you laughing at your own joke. And then you literally were like, and I'm just laughing. And I'm like, no, I didn't see it. And you're like, I just find that movie came out in 2012. Like, but you said you didn't have an hour to catch a flick. My sister and I literally go, you don't have an hour to catch a flick?
Wait, I'm so glad that that's in, like, it's in the vernacular
It
now.
is. It's worked its way into
You
my
never-
vernacular with my sister.
You never know whose lives you're going to touch. And Noah Beck, I hope to meet you one day. You're a personal hero of mine. And we can discuss the movie Django Unchained.
Yeah, and that's it. You don't need to talk about anything else, just
No.
Django Unchained.
No,
And
we
how he carved out some time to watch it in 2024.
Mhm.
I think that
Long
was.
after, by the way, Quentin Tarantino had been deemed sort of problematic.
Yes.
He's like, I'm going to watch this now. Yeah.
I think now's the time.
No,
I
yeah.
finally have 2 hours.
You know what? He was ready. He was ready for those hard truths. Well, thank you for having me back. I mean, it's just always a goddamn pleasure talking to
It
you.
is.
And I look forward to maybe seeing you on a carpet at some point.
Oh my God. Yeah, I would
And
love.
You know what? Would love to be interviewed by you. And can I
Yes.
just say, by that same token, I would love to interview you on a
I would love
carpet.
that too. We could do whatever you want. I could pick you up too, just like The Rock, physically and romantically. So.
I have to go. I have to go take a cold shower.
Thank you so much for coming back. I fucking love you.
Thank you.
You're the best. You're a sweet, amazing, incredibly talented comedian and actress.
Sweet. This is huge.
You are so sweet to me.
Thank you.
But that's because I'm not a terrible, terrible, awful man that's trying to harm you.
No, you've never tried to harm me once.
No, not once.
Mm-mm.
Not once.
And
So.
I would go to battle for you.
Likewise.
The face that launched 1,000 ships. I hope you know there is a faction on the internet that would truly. I mean, you know this because they do, but like we would weapons.
Yes.
Weapons, point, shoot.
No, literally, I'll crack something, and all of you are gonna run like little children somewhere else.
Any take you had, you could convince me. That's what's really scary. I genuinely think you have the power of persuasion where if you totally subverted a thought or belief that I had, I would believe you. So just know that that's the power that you have.
Yeah, that's the gun I have in my hand, and I use it wisely. I'd like to think.
You use it for good and not evil.
And if I was a white guy, I'd probably be starting a cult, but I'm not, and everyone should be thankful for that.
I think about it all the time, but can I just say, if you started one, I'm moving in.
But thank you so much to the amazing Mary Beth Barone for joining us. Make sure you guys go check out her new Netflix special, Galaxy Brain. So excited for the 2, I think, maybe straight people that don't know who you are.
Yeah.
Where can everybody find you?
You can find me at Mary Beth Barone on Instagram and TikTok, and Ride the Podcast with Benito Skinner, and then season 2 of Overcompensating at some point. But if you haven't seen season 1, it's Noah Beck. Don't wait.
Noah Beck, don't wait.
Don't wait 12 years.
No, you can't. You can't with Overcompensating.
Stream Overcompensating today.
Today, while you still have the time.
Spare an
Well,
hour.
we're still here.
Yeah.
And make sure you check out your Netflix special.
And my Netflix special,
obviously.
www.netflix.com.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me. I fucking love you. Thank you so much to all of you for joining us on this episode of The Comment Section. Don't forget, new episodes of The Comment Section drop every Wednesday. You can stream audio on all streaming platforms, but the video lives for free and exclusively on YouTube. Thank you so much to my amazing guest, Mary Beth Barone. Thank you so much to all of you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.